Dorling's GFR Digest.
This week we ventured to Spa for round 6 of the G-Force Racing League, a well-known circuit in motorsport and one you would think would be a firm favourite for our drivers. However, this year's game certainly presents a challenge to extract the pace and consistency needed to get to those podium positions. Goat Ghosty ruled himself out of the running at last week's race in Qatar due to a sudden change from controller to wheel. However, with his title rivals not able to dig into his championship lead, it was very much a race of damage limitation and some practice with getting up to speed on his new equipment, something which may well prove pivotal at Spa this evening. M&D Hammer qualified well in Qatar and was able to hold station with those at the sharp end of the grid. I believe this driver encountered some unfortunate contact during the feature race, which unfortunately dropped them perhaps further down the grid than they were hoping for. M&D Hammer is improving week after week, so I wouldn't bet against this driver having a strong race in Spa, and I'd put him odds on for a podium finish this evening. Desaves has shown this season he is able to contend at every Grand Prix. However, he has been involved in a few incidents of late, which has unfortunately set their title push back somewhat. Will they bounce back in Spa with another victory? Let's wait and see. Obo had great pace at last week's race, putting in the practice and fine-tuning their skills on the wheel they recently moved to from previous outings on the controller. Obo again unfortunately had to queue in the pit lane, which set him back a little, but it was a strong showing from the Aston Martin driver. Spa will reward those that have put their homework in, so maybe Obo can challenge for the podium at tonight's event. MDorling had a strong outing last week in Qatar, coming away with the win after those ahead had served their time penalties. Spa, however, is a much different track, and rumour has it this circuit isn't much enjoyed by this driver.
SS7.
Unfortunately, SS7 was unable to join us last week due to some major technical difficulties. However, we hope he is able to return to action this week, showing his strong pace and consistency that will, I am sure, yield the great results SS7 is searching for. Daddy Tonk showed us once again that he is on his way up the grid, putting in the hours, practicing and gaining vital experience, both on this game and within a league setting. We look forward to seeing what Daddy Tonk can do at Spa, and with possible rain in the forecast, this could play a big part in giving Daddy Tonk a confidence boost moving forward. Emil has recently returned to GFR, and his results will show that he is still very much getting to grips with the new physics model this game presents. We know Emil has the speed to challenge those ahead, especially when it comes to variable weather. Maybe Spa will be the turning point this season for him. We will wait and see. Pankadelek delivered an almost flawless race in Qatar, taking the lead multiple times through the race and was very much on course for the win until a last lap track limit infringement would take him back to P2. Pankadelek has shown he is able to challenge for victories, so I'd very much expect to see the same for the Belgium Grand Prix. If Mac T is able to join us tonight, they will for sure be a force to be reckoned with. A very experienced and seasoned league racer, this driver will present a strong case for victory. Jaguar had a strong point-scoring finish in Qatar, and from what we can see in time trial standings, seems more than capable of replicating that strong finishing position for tonight's Belgium Grand Prix. Hannes had a decent outing in Qatar, scoring strong points for his team, and remarkably doing this whilst recovering from an operation. We wish Hannes all the best for tonight's event at Spa.
M1 Racing.
It was great to see the return of M1 for round 6, their first for many months, once again showing us all they are still capable of challenging for victory. I'm sure if they are able to make it for tonight's event, they will once again be challenging for that top step on the podium. Another new driver to join us for the last round of G-Force Racing. KKE showed us from the get-go he has immense speed. They will be looking to go again for glory tonight and really leave their mark on what will be only their second race here at G-Force Racing.
David Zvat.
As with KKE, David showed race-winning speed in what was only his first race here at GFR. I feel David will be a firm favourite for tonight's event. However, we wait to see with which team he is selected to be driving for. This week, we once again welcome several new drivers to the G-Force Racing League alongside our current drivers. We can't wait to see them all take to the track and fight for top honours. Spa will present different challenges to the ones from round 5 in Qatar, none the least being the unpredictable weather. We wish our drivers all the best for Wednesday's race, and if you are watching this for the first time and perhaps fancy taking part, please do follow the link to our Discord server and social channels and come and be part of the one-of-a-kind G-Force Racing League. Let's go racing!
Dorling's GFR Digest.